Another day under this cold weather. So, like, have you ever had someone that you look up to that you say, when I grow up, this is the person that I want to be like? I always wanted to be a football player. But I had to let go of that dream. My family actually wanted me to be an astronaut, an architect. Instead, I choose something else because I don't want to blame anyone else for my mistakes. And if it fails, I got myself to blame.
It's freedom. Happiness is freedom to say and do the things that you want to do, to live your life on your terms. That will be happiness for me. Have you heard of the saying that money can't buy you happiness?
100 times or more.
Do you think money can buy you comfort?
100%.
Comfort can give you a better life.
Comfort can give you more than just a better life.
Do you think a better life can make you happy?
A better life can make you so happy, brother.
Money can buy you happiness. People who make a substantial amount of money are often considered as evil people.
A lot of people think if you make a lot of money, if you die, you're going to go to hell. Hellfire, man.
When something goes wrong in life, something that affects your happiness, first thing you do is to find the scapegoat person or an incident that you need to blame. The weather was bad, cab driver got in late, the train was late, the flight was late. When are you going to start being accountable? When are you going to start taking the blame for your mishaps? For your shortcomings, you need to take responsibility. You need to blame yourself. When you know that this is going to be all by yourself, you can't blame anybody. People don't even go ahead with it.
Because they don't have anyone to blame.
They don't have anyone to blame. They're like, okay, I can't do that.
Isn't it normal to be a bit annoyed if the cab driver is a bit late? Shouldn't that be the cab driver's fault?
Have you ever planned your day backwards? If 3 p.m. is when we were supposed to reach this cafe, at 2:45 or 2:50, I plan to be here. If it's a 20-minute ride for me to get here, at 2:25, I would be in a cab on the way here. 10-minute or 5-minute buffer on top of that. Before that would be me getting ready. So I have a time by when I need to start getting ready. Because you have the ability to say a very beautiful word called sorry. Anything goes wrong, you're late. You can say, hey, sorry man, the traffic wasn't the best. I got a bit late. It's not the traffic's problem. You decided that it's okay to be late. It's not in your highest priority to be on time. If that was a meeting with the president of a country, you would make sure you're ahead of time. He's not on the priority list. She's not on the priority list. The president is.
I heard a person says, how you show up at a place at a given time shows how much you respect the person. Remember when we used to go to the gym? He constantly would say, 6 o'clock. Like, I will end up showing at like 6:05, 6:03. But it only occurred to me like later, when I sat and asked myself, why is he constantly asking me 6 o'clock? Like, we already had an agreement that we will meet at 6 o'clock. It's because he wanted me to be like punctual, I am just so punctual now. If I said I'm going to be here within the next 20 minutes, I'm going to make sure that I start the journey like 35 minutes so that I don't have to be late. I don't have to be in a rush. I don't have to be mad at the cab driver if he like misses a turn.
People don't take you seriously if you don't value their time.
I'd say if you want to change anything, start with time. It will make a big difference, man. I found myself flipping at people, not like in a very bad way, because people are not being conscious of the time. I get mad.
I promise you, there's only one person in the world who's going to stand up for yourself, and that is you. There are 3 things in life. You have money, you have time, you have health. When you're young, you don't have the money, but you have the health and time. Midway, you reach a point when you're hustling. You don't have the time, but you have the money and health. Towards the end of your life, you have the time, you have the money, but you don't have your health. At a young age, it's almost impossible for us to have money, have abundant money.
Yeah, that's right.
Midway, you get to a point where you don't have time. When you don't have time, you can create that work-life balance to create time. Trade your money for time. At the later stage, if you had taken care of your health all your life, at the later stage, quite possibly you'll have all 3.
How do you do that?
Financial discipline will help you out of financial liability. Financial knowledge will get you into financial independence and abundance. Eating clean and training will help you stay healthy. Later stage, if you've planned these 2 well, you're definitely going to have time as well, and hence you'll have all 3.
How can one choose solitude, to be of the group, stay grounded. So do you think there are like less people who are like grounded right now?
People want to be praised for their accomplishments, for their accolades. They want to be out there telling people what they've achieved in life.
Okay, that's it then. Can't wait to get home. It's crazy cold out there.
Thanks, man.
Cheers, bro. You know the difference between you and me? I made it look good.